And we welcome you to Night of Speed on MAV TV. We're coming to you from the Diamond of Dirt Tracks, Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. It is week 8 of the Big Adventure RV Weekly Racing Series. All 4 classes on hand. Good car count, good crowd in the stands. Ready for action as heat races already in the books, getting set for our main event coming up with all 4 classes. Hello everyone, I'm Shane Freeby, Doug Neff alongside, coming to you from the MAV TV production booth, midway down the front stretch here at Lucas Oil Speedway on a beautiful night in the heartland of Missouri. Temperatures reached nearly 90 degrees today. Temperatures have dropped now down to 80, mostly clear skies, slight breeze out of the south at 2 miles an hour, but can't tell it from looking at the flag over there in turn number 3. That breeze is very, very slight right now. If you've never been to Lucas Oil Speedway, it's the Diamond of Dirt Tracks for a reason. This 3/8 mile paper-clipped oval, 7 to 8 degrees of turns banking in 1 and 2 as well as 3 and 4. There's 7,000 seats, 21 suites. They call it the Diamond of Dirt Tracks as Forrest and Charlotte Lucas built this place from literally a soybean field in the early 2000s, and it is now a destination venue for motorsports, not only on the circle track but off-road. Lake Lucas has been a busy place as well with the Kentucky Drag Boat Association in town. First of 4 features on the track, and we will start with the Cedar Creek Beef Jerky USRA Modifieds. 15 entries. Starting grid will look like this. Robbie Reed, 2-time champ here at Mexico, Missouri, will be on the pole. He won the championship in 2019 and 2020. Jason Persley to his outside. His last win came in 2019.
Mid-season champion, the 21M. That is Ryan Midoff. Fulton, Missouri on the inside, row 2. On the outside, Chase Jones, El Dorado Springs, 0-3.
Lucas Dobbs is still looking for his first top 10 of the season. He will start from 5th, and a 4-time champ from Bolivar, Missouri, Jeff Cutshaw, starts in 6th.
Row 4, it starts out with Cameron Grindstaff, the Independence, Missouri, number 14. 356 of Reggie Jackson, Lebanon, Missouri is where he calls home.
Greg Scheffler made the move from a B mod up to a modified this year. He starts inside row 5, and a 7-time track champion Eric Turner from Hermitage, Missouri, starts in 10th.
Veteran of the modifieds, Tracy Wolf, Buffalo, Missouri, the 21W, and Lane Whitney, Sturgeon, Missouri, 75L.
Final 3 starting spots, 2 of which are held by Chinook, Kansas natives. Kenton Allen had an issue in his heat race. He starts in 13th. Peyton Phillips was involved in an incident as well. He will start in 14th. And Terry Kirk out of Urbana, Missouri, pilots the 155. He starts shotgun on the field.
Great field to start. Robbie Reed up front on the redraw and got in great starting position. Man, Jason Persley, he's been looking for that first win. He is going to be in that front row with him, and he is going to be ready to go.
Robbie Reed, last few years, had not been a mainstay here at Lucas Oil Speedway. That was after winning back-to-back titles in 19 and 20. Really, life got in the way, got busy with work, didn't really want to travel all that much. But this year, it's been a little bit different for Robbie. He is second in the point standings right now, 62 points back of Ryan Midaw. He is trying to make this an every week thing, and he is trying to pick up his 2nd win of the season. He will do it from the pole as he sees the green flag. It's in the air, and we're underway at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks.
Ryan Midaw with a jump on the start, ready to go and got going, but it is the 38 of Jason Persley, here leader, as they get crashed up and crunched up in turn number 2.
Yeah, 4 cars involved in that. Tracy Wolf in the 21, Cameron Grindstaff in the 15. The 21 of Greg Scheffler involved in that. He's in the middle of those 3 cars you see on the screen there. And then Kenton Allen in the number 9. We talked about the issues he had in the heat race. He was leading, battling it out up front whenever he got sideways. 3 cars all got involved in an incident that ruined Kenton Allen's heat race anyway, and now for the feature.
Yeah, and the person that really hated to see that caution come out has to be Ryan Midaw. Midaw with a great start on that first lap as they headed into turn 1 with the green flag, and all for naught as, like you said, Robbie Reed said, oh, that's what you're going to do. We're going to see if we can fix that.
Same song, second verse. Didn't get a lap in, so an original start. Back to parade lap formation. Reed and Persley on the front row. It is go time. Modifieds. Get loud here at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks.
Green flag flies. We're underway. It is going to be Jason Persley. Persley, the 38, brings him out of turn number 2 with the lead. The 5 of Robbie Reed in that second spot. The 21, Ryan Middaugh in third. Reed starts to go high. Persley's going to lead the first lap.
Well, Robbie Reed may not have gotten the best of starts, but it was a heck of a lot better than on the opening lap. He is still right there with them, but he is going to be overtaken for second. Ryan Middaugh grabs that spot away. You saw some damage on Jason Persley's car. That happened on that opening lap. That left side, that sheet metal is twisted out. Not going to affect handling too much, you wouldn't think, as it's not a major piece of sheet metal sticking out, but Ryan Middaugh is starting to make some hay. Side by side for first. Now side by side for third is Jeff Cutshaw. Looks to the inside of Robbie Reed, and here comes Ryan Middaugh, your mid-season champ. We joke around. I call him the shirtless wonder because whenever I see him in the pits, he's always without a T-shirt. When he came out earlier on to collect his paycheck for mid-season championship, what do you know? He didn't have a shirt on. He had to put his fire suit back on just to keep from flashing everybody on the front stretch.
Yeah, that's what I said to him when he got out of the car. I said, "You can't do that." And he got his fire suit back on. But man, he is on fire here tonight as he comes around. The 21 of Ryan Middaugh is your leader. Now the battle for second. The 38 of Jason Persley. The 98 of Jeff Cutshaw. Cutshaw, the veteran and multiple-time champion here at Lucas Oil Speedway, back into racing, and he's coming back with a vengeance. Takes over that second spot from Persley.
So Jeff Cutshaw, a 7-time champ. He won 4 straight here at Lucas Oil Speedway. He jumps up to second, makes the pass on Jason Persley. And now you do kind of wonder if that damage on the left side is doing something to Jason Persley's car right now. He still has the handling. He just doesn't quite have the speed. And again, this was after a redraw. The way it works here at Lucas Oil Speedway, top 8 in passing points all redraw to see where they start the main event. As the fight deeper in the field, this is now 6th, 7th, and 8th. The driver in 6th is Dobbs, and now your battle for second is back underway. This is actually for third, as now Chase Jones, Bean, they call him, out of El Dorado Springs. On the back end of that car, it says, "Bye, Felicia." He would much rather it say, "Bye, Persley," if he can get around the 38, make that pass, and jump up into third.
Yeah, definitely a big battle between Persley and Jones for that third spot as they come around into turn number 1, this time out of 2, side by side at the point as they come through. Now with Persley just a little bit of an advantage as they go into turn 3. Here comes the 03 of Jones. Chase Jones looking to take that away. They've been side by side for the last 3 laps.
Biggest event we have here as far as the dirt track goes is our Show Me 100 weekend. Lucas Oil Late Models MLRA in the house. It's a 3-day show. And as we see just in the screen right there, the car that was in second, Jeff Cutshaw. He was trying to catch up with Ryan Middaugh. He was a good far piece back behind him. He will loop it around. 3, 2, 1, we're back. Sun setting off to the west here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Picture perfect night. This view coming from over in turn number 3. You see the cars all lined up now as Ryan Middaugh. On this Delaware double file restart, we'll have the front row all to his own. We mentioned Heartbreak Hotel for Jeff Cutshaw. He was riding along in second. He had a 2-second deficit to Ryan Middaugh. He had a 3-second advantage over Chase Jones, just looped it around all on his own. That resets the formation with Middaugh on the front. Chase Jones takes over second. He chooses to go to the inside. That puts Jason Persley on the outside. Back underway. Green flag in the air from the Wheatland Outlaw. We're halfway through our 20-lap feature, and it has been all Ryan Middaugh.
Middaugh on the point, but brings them around now into turn number 3. It is Ryan Middaugh, the 21. Fulton, Missouri, your leader in that second spot. It is the 38, the 03 of Chase Jones. Jones, he comes from El Dorado Springs, Missouri. The 38 of Persley was up there, not anymore as they come around. Robbie Reed, Fulton, Missouri in that third spot.
So now we see as Jeff Cutshaw trying to make his way back up through the field. He had to go all the way back to tailback. He's knocked off a couple of those cars, trying to make some more as he works to the inside of Eric Turner, has Lucas Dobbs up in front of him. Here's Reggie Jackson in the number 3, not the baseball player, the race car driver. He's worked himself up into a top 5 spot. The Lebanon, Missouri native used to run stock cars, street stocks. He now trying to make that big jump up to a modified, and it has been a big learning curve for him. He's not real good in the dry slick. Luckily for him, this is a hammer down track right now. The crew came out, watered it down pretty good, tilled up both ends of the track, so it's probably playing more into Reggie Jackson's hands, and I think it's showing as he is now up into 5th, looking to the inside of Jason Persley for 4th.
It's going to be 5 to go this time around as they come around. The battle up in that 2nd spot now for 4th. It is Jason Persley and Reggie Jackson as they come around. It is still Persley holds on to that 4th spot. 5th, it is Reggie Jackson. Jackson, the Lebanon, Missouri, looks to the inside, cannot make it done. Middaugh now with 4 to go this time.
Ryan Middaugh putting down some really good laps. His average lap time, 17.477. He is getting faster as this track is coming in. He's got a 2-second advantage over Chase Jones. Then Robbie Reed is now up to 3rd. To finish that thought on Chase Jones, whenever Show Me 100 weekend was here, biggest late model race we have. Modifieds are the support class. It's probably the biggest weekend for them as well, and that's where Chase Jones got his best finish of the season. He got his only top 5 at the Cowboy Classic, which was the first night of Show Me 100 weekend. Side by side, Persley still to the top side. Reggie Jackson unable to do anything with him right now as it gets closer in the battle for 2nd up front right now. Robbie Reed 3-wheeling around 1 and 2. He's made some hay on Chase Jones. He's cut that lead down that Jones has to less than half a second with 1 lap to go. The race pretty much over. It's all Ryan Middaugh. The battle now is for 2nd. Reed gets to the inside of Chase Jones, has a nose out in front. For the 2nd time this year off of turn 4, Ryan Middaugh will win here at Lucas Oil Speedway. But into your picture, the battle for 2nd goes to Robbie Reed. He makes a last lap pass, gets around Chase Jones. Reed to 2nd, Jones to 3rd, but Ryan Middaugh, your mid-season point champion here at Lucas Oil Speedway. He didn't get to celebrate last week because we were rained out. He gets to celebrate it tonight. Not only your mid-season champ, but your winner in our first feature of the evening for the Modifieds, followed by Reed and Jones. Jason Persley, Reggie Jackson had a great battle. That's your top 5 to Grindstaff and the rest of your top 10. Terry Kirk with a good run, but only 9 cars finished on the lead lap. Ryan Middaugh, your winner here at Lucas Oil Speedway. We will hear from him. He's going to cross the scales. If he makes weight, he comes back out to the front stretch. We'll hear from him right after this. Your first feature winner from here at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks.